And we are going to be going live, I believe, this match. Or this round. As we are going to be seeing Fnatic versus Infused. Hitting it head-to-head on Paracel Storm. Definitely looking forward to this match. As we are going to be treating this like it is live. Do we have everybody on the correct sides? And we do. Awesome sauce. As we are going to be having Fnatic on the Chinese side and Infused on the US side. Let's see what they can make happen. We are going to be seeing a heavy A push going out from the get-go. Actually, let's take a look here with the free cam and just see exactly what we're going to be having happening. Now, something that's interesting about this match is, are we going to be seeing, you know, some rocket play, which we very well may be with the buildings there in the center. And it looks like a 2-2 split happening right here onto Alpha Flag, as we are going to be seeing first play going in here for Unfixed, as he will be able to take out, it looks like Tom. So looking really good for Fnatic here, as we do have Mort, who's going to be going back and forth with with one from Infused. This is going to be Inkle. Not going to make anything happen out of that, which is, in my opinion, going to be the star of this match here is Inkle. If he can get on fire, then we are going to be seeing some really amazing stuff coming out from Infused. Marsu will be protecting this Bravo flag with all he has, and we are going to be seeing Fnatic playing a very cautious game right now. They're not going to really go pressing for C right now. They're getting their spots. Oh, beautiful pickup there on Hadokens, and now Unfixed is going to be able to get 1 and 2, taking down Pesty as well as Tom, saving that B flag for his team. That was just a beautiful play there. We will not be able to get the res, but that's okay. And now we are going to be seeing Inkle getting taken down and traded. Wow! Beautiful play there coming in for Fnatic, as they were able to clean out that building completely. Now we're going to have Mort with a little bit of pressure over here onto this Charlie side of the map. I like what he's doing. Not quite getting on the flag, but definitely letting him know that he's there. And actually, I think he can have free range with it. There's only one player from Infused. It's going to be Revo to try and hold that off. Pesty is going to be making his way back over here towards B flag. We'll be able to get the hipfire spray, so leaving a little bit of pressure. Nice nades coming in for Too Easy, knowing that there's going to be somebody pressuring in on that particular spot. Spots out 1, so they are looking really good right now. Unfixed actually 3-2, Too Easy 4 and 2. So looking really good. Spots out that push coming in from behind. Does he get this last player over here on Tom? He sees him. He knows he's there. Takes a lot of damage from the destructible environments. Tom will be able to finish that off. And now all of the players for Fnatic are going to be cleaned off on that Bravo side. But as that was happening, we did see Charlie Flag getting taken for their possession. Hadokens doesn't get taken down from nice nade spam. And therefore, a little bit, we were seeing a trip cap coming in for Fnatic. So 150, 192. Fnatic definitely controlling the pace of this game, as they have just been looking top-notch this entire time. Pesty ends up going down. Will not make anything happen out of that. And they're going to be just able to boss themselves around here, as we are going to be seeing a 2-on-2 shaping up with 2 on the high ground, 2 on the low ground for Infused. Now it's going to be a 1-on-2. Some spawns going off. I don't know if that was the right move to make, as they are going to be completely pitched in here. Rockets will be coming out, and a nice flank coming in here for Too Easy, as he was able to clean that up and get the Bravo burn for his teammates, and a possible trip cap once again, as we are going to be seeing Charlie Flag getting taken by Marsu. So really good plays coming in here from Fnatic. Tom will be able to clean that up and save this flag for his teammates here, but I don't know, guys. I mean, this is just, Fnatic is just playing next level right now, as they are controlling the way this map is going. We are going to be seeing rockets getting pumped out here, which is definitely what we should have been seeing earlier in the match, in my opinion, as Infused was really getting hammered in onto Bravo flag. Excuse me, guys. Pesty will end up going down. Hadokens, though, finding him out. Going to be staying alive. Push coming into Alpha Flag, which we haven't seen except for the beginning of the game from Infused. And, oh my gosh, that was some wiggly bodies going on. Wiggly Pigglies will not be working for them. Pesty, I think Pesty needs to stop trying to fight here in this particular situation and just get down into those trenches and try to make something happen from that standpoint. We do have Hadokens making his way up into those buildings, but again, they're not able to really make anything happen. They're not winning their frag battles, you know, absolutely. I mean, we're not seeing them really going by anything at all. And using the sniper rifle that's going to be Inkle over here, it's an interesting choice. I have seen some teams on Dawnbreaker using the recon kit and the sniper rifle to some effect. But really, I don't know. I think that this is probably a bad choice unless he can get some really good quick scopes over here onto that C flag. I don't really see this really coming into play, but maybe he can show us a montage moment. We'll stick on with him for just a few seconds. He does spot out one, misses him completely. Let's see if he can make anything happen here. No, he will not as he gets fragged back himself. But we do have a push coming in on the backside here for Infused. Looks like Pesci was getting hung up onto the railings there. Will not make anything happen. Too easy, though. Coming around the corner, was not able to clean that up, but did a massive amount of damage as he was able to take out 2 players himself. Gave his team enough time to come back. And look at this, a 3-man push coming in here onto Tom, and he is not going to be able to make anything happen of it. At the same time, we do have A that went into the favor of Infused. So Fnatic looking pretty good. Once again, they're kind of getting this underneath their control. We will be seeing Infused over here onto that Charlie flag. We'll be getting the burn for their team. And now we are going to be seeing an AC setup, which is not really the favorable setup. It's not bad at all. I mean, obviously you have a 2 flag bleed in your favor, and it's in enough of a triangle that we're not going to be seeing too much damage coming out of it. But too easy. They're going to be flushing out the last player from Infused. There it is. Revo does end up going down, and they took A with commanding fashion. B flag will be getting contested right now. Valuetaja, though, getting shot from behind, will not be able to make anything happen there. As Unfixed is 11-3 as he goes down. Tuzi will be having to pressure up into that Bravo flag. I'd like to see a little bit more destruction coming in from Infused. We're definitely seeing we're seeing some positive comebacks from Infused because Fnatic is not able to use those buildings as well. So I kind of would like to see a little bit more rocket use. And beautiful nades being thrown here as those impacts are just top-notch here for both teams, actually. More will be getting taken down from the flank. Unfixed, though, with a massive spawn coming in onto Bravo flag. Going to be able to cause a lot of damage here. Trip cap once again for Fnatic as it's 157 to 78 in favor of Fnatic here, as they've just been able to roll over this Infused team. And really, Inkle hasn't been able to be unleashed. And I think a big mistake there was going for that recon kit. I don't know if that was a mistake or if that was planned, but definitely not something that I would have recommended at all. Pesty was going to be making his way back up onto this Bravo flag. If he can clear this off, this is going to be really huge for his teammates. I don't see that happening, though, right now. He spots out one over there in the corner, but hesitates just way too long. And now Inkle's going to have to do this all by himself. Able to take up one. Beautiful on the turnaround. Will he be able to clean up this flag completely? I think he did. With the hipfire spray, no, not going to make it happen, as the hipfire on the Scar is just not that great compared to the Ace. And now we are going to be seeing Too Easy getting back up onto that Charlie flag. A is also being contested as well. So really, Infused running around the map, trying to stay alive. They will be able to cap A. They should be able to cap Charlie flag, as Mort is the only player back here for Fnatic. But he's going to be able to get the beautiful hipfire spray onto Pesty. And that flag is going to be going into their favor. Marsu, though, kind of in a weird position here. Going to be between A and B flag, or in C flag. And he could actually be getting some burning going on this flag. We'll be seeing that from his teammates, as we do have another player moving in. And I don't even think Hadoken spots him out. He doesn't, as some shots going in here for Marsu. Hadoken's know he's there now, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything at all. We do have another player from Infused going to be making his way into the trench, but not going to be strong enough, as Marsu expects something like that to happen. But does he spot? Oh, beautiful pick up there on Inkle, as he will be able to get the 2-piece. Staying alive on this A burn. And the only one left is Hadoken's. He does end up going into the trench. We'll be getting some spawns out of him, but they die immediately. And it's going to be a 1-on-2 situation. He will not survive, as he does end up going down. Revo, though, the last one left up for his teammates. And, yeah, this is looking pretty ugly right now, as we are seeing Infused getting pushed back time and time and time again, getting completely wiped. Will not be able to get his shots going on there. And we're seeing a lot of Scar H use here. A lot of Scar H use, and this may be because of the map, because it is a longer range map. We're seeing the Scar H because it can reach out and really has a hard hit from those distant flags. So that's probably why we're seeing a lot of Scar H being used. But Mort does end up going down by the Ace 52, probably one of the only ones being used at the moment. A flag is going to be getting pressured here from Hadoken's, but I think Marsu is going to be able to clean that up. Valuetasia also going to be back over there. Spots that out. Oh, there was that sniper shot from Inkle. takes out Valuetaja, and another one from Mort. So yeah, maybe this is going to be the right decision for them. I don't know, as he's able to pick up 2 kills with that recon kit, and he's able really to control a lot of the ground. He's at least spotting it out. Beautiful pickup there on Too Easy. Should be getting res here in just a second. But the problem is that yeah, he's providing great cover fire, but he's not able to get onto a flag, and that's really what they need right now. 128 to 19, heavily in the favor of Fnatic. As wow, Valuetaja just going off on Bravo flag with barely any health, absolutely just going crazy. And yeah, we are going to be seeing Inkle getting taken down from that perch, and Fnatic taking control of this map. 10 to 126. They have definitely shown that they controlled this map the entire time. They weren't here to play. So I think that Infused, sorry for coughing in your ear there, guys. I think that Infused definitely made some bad choices throughout this map. Inkle going with that recon kit, I don't agree with. I think that that was a huge mistake. Why? If they were getting on flags, I could definitely see that. If they were up flags for the majority of the match, I could definitely see why going recon. Because it can be useful, as we saw. He was able to control a big area, cause a lot of damage. Because remember, guys, the health on it, you know, if he's tagged at all, a lot of those recon kits can just, they smack, and they smack hard, and they're able to take you down within just that one shot. So he was able to provide a lot of intel for his team. He was able to provide some cover fire, but not get on flags, and that's what they need to do. And with 126 tickets to have to come back from, I don't see this happening. I want to be positive about this. I love the Infused guys. I've known them for quite some time now, but you know, that's just going to be a hard comeback there. I just don't see it happening. It will be interesting to see what their game plan is, if we're going to be seeing a heavy A push from the Chinese side. I would imagine that Fnatic's at least going to pressure at least one out there. One of the moves that we have seen is one going up the C, 2 going over into the B buildings, one of them going on the outside of the B buildings, and then one going to A. We have seen that from the US side. Let's see if we see that today. No, we are going to be seeing a two-man split going into a flag, and we're going to be seeing the Amir basically coming in here for Infused. And there we go, rockets coming out from the get-go for Fnatic, so they know what's up. Or I'm sorry, for Infused, so they're finally going to be changing their game plan here, as Fnatic Unfixed will be able to pick up one. Ends up getting taken down himself, but Mort there with the support will be able to clean that up, and A flag goes into their possession firmly. And look at this, Bravo flag has yet to be capped, as we're going to be seeing a trip cap from the start of the match. It's barely 30 seconds into the game. Barely 30 seconds into the game, and we're already seeing a trip cap coming in here. So Infused playing on the back feet. They are not able to get anything going on whatsoever, and they're just pushed back into this corner. Inkle ends up going down, and that right there, guys, is just impressive. 199 to 180. Infused getting pushed back, not able really to do anything at all. Too Easy will be making his way back up towards this Charlie flag. Finally going to be stopping that 3-cap burn, as we'll be seeing him drop down, but it's not going to be strong enough, as he does end up getting taken down. Marsu will be waiting for any kind of a pick coming out, sharing that same building with both of those players from Infused. And we are going to be seeing some more rockets being used by Fnatic. I would like to see, once again, we are going to be seeing that recon kit for Inkle, but he has to play back. He can't be aggressive. You know, right now, if he had that Scar H, he would be able to pressure this flag more confidently, in my opinion, and be able to really cause a lot of pressure. And he's just wasting valuable time that they don't have. It's 159 tickets. They have 30 tickets really to make something happen here, and I just don't see that happening. I don't see that coming out, as we do have Inkle against a 1-on-3 situation with a recon kid. Going to be caught out from behind. Will be getting taken down. Hadoken's going to make his way onto Bravo, but gets picked out over here by Valuetaja, who is just everywhere on the map where he needs to be right now. Let's take a look over here on the scores, as yeah, Valuetaja going to be 3-5. Mort actually 5-0. Let's go on with him, as he's actually running out of ammo. And can he get that long range shot? Actually, we'll go down here in just a second. Nope, stays alive narrowly. Going to be pulling out that pistol. If you get some epic pistol kills, it's going to be amazing. 140 to 195, as we're about to see them closing out this match. They've lost 5 tickets. In the last 2.5 minutes, they have lost 5 tickets. So Fnatic definitely showing that they are here and they are ready, as they are definitely controlling this matchup. And I love the play here from Mort. You may have just wondered why he threw a grenade out that direction, but if you look at the mini-map, which I'm sure he did, as well as the callouts from his teams, he knows exactly where the spawns are going to be. Threw out a pre-nade, able to stop any kind of a push coming in. And now it's just going to be a standoff here, as we do have Infused going to be making his way over here towards A flag, as the match is now officially over, as we have gone down below the ticket count. And another thing that I have to point out here, guys, is the fact that a lot of these maps, teams play a lot differently on. So, you know, you have Parasol Storm, which is very open. It allows for a lot of flanking and allows for a lot of long-range shots, cross shots happening. So you can kind of protect one side of the map from the other side of the map. Whereas when you have maps like Locker or Dawnbreaker or I would even go so far as to say even Golmud, they kind of constrict flow of the map. They restrict the flow of where the players are going to be going. So, you know, you have two different playstyles almost happening. And I think that while Fnatic is great at just about anything that they want to do, I think that Fnatic excels really well at maps like Parasol Storm, Goma Railway, kind of open maps that allow you to really have a good flow. So I think that this was just the stronger map for Fnatic. I think that Infused would have done a lot better if they had played on maybe Dawnbreaker or Lockers, something like that. I think that they would have been able to hold their own a little bit better. And then also, I think that the decision-making for Infused was just kind of off tonight. I think that Inkle going with that recon kit hurt them more than they may have wanted to realize, as he's only 2-6 right now. And I realize that they're not playing to their hardest right now because they have lost. But, I mean, he was dropping huge bombs last time I cast. And he was really the difference maker within their match. And in the MYM match that they played, where they actually beat MYM in the UK Cup, he was a difference maker there. He really was. He made a huge impact. And to see him not playing that role, I would almost say that he plays the same role that that Duke PT or Valuetaja can play. I think the Valuetaja is a better, well-rounded player overall. But oh my God. That, my friends, is Spectator at its finest, as I don't think he was actually shooting up into the air. But I think that he can kind of compare, as he's a top fragger for that team. And to see him not using the tools that he should have, it hurt Infused here. No doubt about that. No question in my mind. And Fnatic was able to capitalize on that very, very well. So, GG's to them, as they're showing why they are one of the top teams out there. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen later on in the setup, as Fnatic will be moving on to the quarterfinals. They will be playing against the winner of the Max Flow play. And just let me get the refreshments and next match, which I think Fnatic will be coming out on top in that one. Actually, let's take a look at the next roster, as I don't recognize that team whatsoever. I'm not recognizing any of the players there. Hey, Dogbert's on on that team. Maybe he'll make a showing here. I don't know. That would be interesting to see Dogbert playing. But yeah, Fnatic is going to be moving on. We will be seeing Epsilon moving on. So I believe, I'm not really sure what the Meet Your Makers match is right now, or how that is going particularly. I don't have anybody on my friends list on either of those teams, so I can't really go check out and see what's going on. But we do have Planet Key Dynamics moving on as well. In fact, I'm going to just paste this down into chat for you. Yeah, he's shooting some birds. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we are going to be seeing Planet Key Dynamics moving on as well. So yeah, it's going to be shaping up to be some really interesting matches. I think that we will be seeing a MYM and Epsilon eSports match, which I hopefully will be able to cast next. And once again, guys, I'm going to be playing a little bit safe here with my cast. I'm going to be going with teams that I know as opposed to unknowns, just because I'm still learning the EU scene. I'm still learning how the Go4 system works in terms of me getting matches and the admins and all that kind of good stuff. So I am going to be going with what's comfortable with me right now, which is teams that I know. So if this does get a little bit boring, which I don't see how a Epsilon and possible Meet Your Makers match could ever get boring. But that is the reason why. Hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, the more that I do, the more I'll know these teams and the more variety that I'll be able to give you guys. And, you know, it's awesome to see this many teams coming out and playing, as there for a while we were seeing some dip numbers in the Go4 series. And that may have been because EMS was finishing up and you know, a lot of teams were taking breaks, as we're not seeing Dignitas or UMAV playing just quite yet. So, you know, there's always that possibility. Yeah, so you guys can sign up for the Go4 right now. You can go check it out on the ESL site. I recommend that you do. This is a free tournament. It does not cost a penny to get into. There are no qualifiers for it. In fact, actually, there are possibilities for you to have a better positioning in the EMS by playing in Go4. So if you win a Go4, your positioning will be better, or chances will be better in the EMS for qualifying for it. If you guys want to, sign up for it. It's free. It's one day a week. It's a full day cup, and it's really good practice. Even if your team, if you don't feel confident, it's good practice, because here's the thing. Let's just be honest with everybody here. The EU scene is leaps and bounds better in terms of just skill and knowing how the game operates than any other place in the world right now. They play the most. They have the best teams. They have the best players, in my opinion, as of right now. So why not play with the best? Yeah, you may get beat, but you know what? You're going to learn some invaluable information while you're doing that. So definitely go check this out. Sign up for the next one. It's going to be every Sunday, and it should be a lot of fun. We are also going to be casting some other events here later on the week. So if you guys do enjoy this cast, you want to hear more from it, you want to see me, I am BrettFX, by the way, then you can do so on this channel. Just go ahead and hit that follow button. You can also follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/AaronTVH1, where I upload just about every one of my cast commentaries. In fact, we had a pretty good match for the Rof16 5v5 finals, which was Uranus versus Assault Team. Really, really close first round. If you guys want to go check that out, you can do so on my YouTube channel. It's the first video, I think, actually up there. But, yeah, so we are going to be finishing this out. Fnatic will be moving on into the quarterfinals. So GG's there. Infused are going to be knocked out. Unfortunately, I just don't think that they had the right map, and I don't think that they had the right setup in terms of where they were putting their power players. So a little bit of work for Infused, but they definitely have the talent, and it's going to be interesting to see how they shape up later on within the season. Alright guys, so we're going to be cutting to a music for a break here in just a second. We will be back, and we're going to be trying to cast the Epsilon and whoever wins the Meet Your Makers Too Fast for Jesus match. We'll see you guys here in just a few moments.